So teachers are people, so definitely a fan of people. I want to tell you, the reason why I'm not a fan of school and, the things that they do with it, because it's not built for me. It wasn't made for me. My kind, my color, everything about it, it just wasn't made for us. I don't fit it in, and my kind and my color is fitting in, even the workers, as much as you possibly can. But, it is what it is. Some bunch of, older white people back in the day made some rules, and we all follow them until today. And it is, we do what we do. But I just want to take you to a space and time for today, not for that, not for the things that they made up. Like, as a teacher, as an educator, as the people in these rooms, like, break some rules. Like, get fired, I don't care what it is. I'm telling you, it sounds wild, but you need to start breaking rules. Like, you need to, the only way you're gonna be able to hold this thing up and keep what you got going on is if you literally start rising up and breaking some rules. Like, you just gotta see it for what it is. Like, these kids that are going to your classes, they're in your schools, they see the truth in you. They see the truth in the world. They're not ducking it. They see it, and they're getting programmed into a new version of themselves. That's what you're trying to do to them. I didn't get programmed, so I get to run around rogue and say things that people won't usually say. I was the kid in high school who used to go cook eggs in the kitchen in high school. Like, I went down and made my own food. I didn't need anybody to make it. I was rogue. I was always like that. But the thing that was lacking among all these educators in that time was awareness. Like, I yelled at a teacher, she yelled back. What you teaching me? You know what I mean? I'm trying to get on your nerves on purpose. That's what I want to do. I want to make you mad. I want to make you just hate your life. I'm a kid. I don't care. And you're supposed to be resilient. And it's so bothersome to me because, even till today, I have teachers yell back at me, and I'm not even a student, acting like I'm the student being defiant. And I'm like, no, I'm telling you exactly what it is. Stop talking down to your kids. Stop talking to them in ways you don't want them to talk. The only way they're going to learn is by example. That's it. So if they scream and throw a chair through the window and they're a bad kid, congratulate them on their throw. I'm being serious. This is the truth. But what do you usually do? Sit down. Get out of my class. All you're doing is showing them how to act on their own time. That's all they're going to do is reiterate this. That's why they're doing it. And many teachers and many educators, you don't get taught how to be more aware of your surroundings. There's many teachers, I would ask as soon as I come into a speech, what color am I? They go black. I'm like, I used to think the same thing until I realized I'm brown. Open your mind. Stop thinking what people tell you. Stop. They'll say to me, you're black. You're this. I'm like, nah. Teacher, in order for you to see me, you gotta see me. And if you see black, the first time you look at me, you don't see me. You see what you see. You see what they taught you. You gotta see me inside. You gotta see me. And that's the thing I try to tell a lot of the educators out there. Like, if you don't like your job, if you get mad at teachers, kids, if you yelling at them on your free time because your husband broke up with you or whatever it is, I don't care. Quit your job and get into a job that will pay you and give you the life you want. That's it. And let somebody come in who's willing to step in and do that job regardless of what happens to them. If their mom died, they still showed up with a smile on their face because those kids think you popped up from underneath that desk. They didn't think you had a mom that died. Okay, so be honest, it's what it is. You gotta teach them this stuff and be resilient to it. And that's the truth. That's how I try to drop it on them. You used to believe it or not. You want to, but you know this as a human being in this world. You learn by seeing, not by talking. So they have to see it every day. They need to see the resilience to you.